Okay, so I got this 2013 Express van with the 5.3, and the customer complaint was hard to fill the fuel tank, which, you know, first thing I think of the common evap problems, and I went into do some evap testing and found that I could, you know, vent the system, and I could build up pressure with the purge valve, seal it, and watch my fuel tank pressure sensor and then bleed off that pressure, and it was functioning normally. So it wasn't the typical evap system like vent valve failure. So the vehicle sits kind of in an unsecured area, and I know they've been having trouble with vehicles lately. So I shoved having trouble with people trying to siphon fuel and all sorts of vandalism and stuff. I stick my camera down there and it's got something turned sideways in the fill pipe. I think that's right ahead of the anti-siphon spring thing. But we got some foreign piece of, you know, maybe it's part of the fill pipe. I don't know if these have a little flapper thing in there, but there's definitely something that don't belong down there. So I'm gonna pull this fill pipe and see what the heck this is. Almost looks like plastic. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, time for the big reveal. I've got the fill pipe out, and whatever it is wedged just inside the rubber hose. And there she be. That is the anti-siphon device, which I believe goes in the end of this. I believe it pops in here, and they tried real hard to siphon the fuel, but they didn't get it this time. How about that? And make sure I can get that back in there and it'll stay. But I kind of think it just snaps in. And as long as it can be secured there, we'll leave it at that. Otherwise, I'll have to see if I can get that part or a replacement fill pipe. It does look a little bit damaged. It's always something. Haven't really shown you around the place, but I just got this new air compressor. I want to be quiet. So picked up this Flexilla quiet compressor. I got the 7.5 horse, 80 gallon. It's an Eaton Emax compressor. I couldn't get an Emax compressor, which would be a little cheaper. I couldn't get that delivered up here. It was all about the shipping, and I had to pay a little bit extra to get this one delivered from a local parts supplier. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. Can't really energize it till I lose some pressure here. But yeah. Replace the Ingersoll. But I got the same kind of equipment layout in the new place here, and same kind of echo. Put in a fan, circulate some airflow, especially in the wintertime. got these bad boy LEDs, and it is bright in here. It is just so sweet. Little office area. And we're exactly 31 steps from the recliner, which is a very nice feature. Very tempting to take those summertime siestas after lunch. But little trench drain, not connected to the sewer at all. It's just a holding cistern at one end of it. And no frills. Super happy. Put in the PEX tubing for our air system, and just basically ran it up to the ceiling and then back down over there to the compressor. So I can always service it. I didn't run it under the floor or through the walls, anything crazy like that. I did take a couple of you guys' recommendations. Appreciate the feedback everyone gave, but at the end of the day, just getting the place finished was the most important thing. So it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it's working pretty good for us right now. All right, so I'll wrap this one up and get this baby back on the road, see what's next. Thanks for playing.